Hi, my name is Muhammad SYUKRI and my matrix number is BG231103331. Faber-Castell is a popular German stationery brand in Malaysia, and we choose German school students to be our respondents. This study looks at how culture and personal values affect the buying of Faber-Castell. So there are 4 problem statements, which is it is unclear how Faber-Castell are used in cultures with high collectivism or power distance. And the second one, only few research looks at premium stationery. And the third one, only few studies link cultural values and personal values to buy premium stationery. And the fourth one, without this knowledge, Faber-Castell marketing strategies may not work well in cultural diverse markets. So for our research gaps, the first one, only few examine how upstate cultural dimension affect consumption of premium everyday foreign brands. And the second one, cultural dimensions and personal values rarely combines. The third one, premium stationery consumption are largely ignored. And the last one, Malaysia, particularly Sabah, receive limited research attention in relation to foreign stationery brand consumption. So for our research question, the first one is, what is the influence of cultural dimension on consumer consumption of Faber-Castell in the target market? The second one, what is the influence of personal value orientation on consumption of Faber-Castell? The third one is, between the 6 independent variables, what are the most important predictors of consumer consumption of Faber-Castell? And the last one is, how can Faber-Castell adjust their marketing strategy in the target market, considering this cultural and value influence on consumption? So we got 8 objectives, which is to analyze the impact of collectivism, peer pressure, brand consciousness, power distance, materialism value, religious value on Faber-Castell consumption. And the second one is to ascertain which of the 6 independent variables affect Faber-Castell consumption the most. The last one is to draw managerial implications for Faber-Castell marketing strategy for the target market based on the research. So there are 4 significance of the study, which is theoretical significance, real-world implications, importance to marketing, and societal significance. Definition of each variable. Collectivism, people value the group over themselves. Peer pressure, decisions are influenced by friends. Brand consciousness, how much consumers care about brand names. Power distance, acceptance of unequal power in society. Materialism value, people value position and comfort over relationships or spiritual belief. Religious value, how much a person faith influence their attitudes and buying decisions.
Hi, my name is SITI Annisaa binti Janaris and my number matrix is BG231100501. Now, let's look at collectivism. In simple terms, it is when people prioritize the group's needs over their own. Since Malaysia is collectivist society, consumers often buy Faber-Castell not just for its function, but to fit it and maintain their social status. They want to be seen as part of a group that values quality. Therefore, we propose hypothesis 1 that collectivism positively influences the consumption of Faber-Castell product.
Hi, my name is LOGATHARSINNI KUMAR. My number matrix is BG231100288. Peer pressure refers to the influence of friends or social groups on individuals' buying decisions. In Malaysia, students and young adults often choose products that are popular or recommended by their peers. For Faber-Castell products, consumers may purchase them not only for use, but also because of their friends or classmates use the same brand. So, this creates a sense of social acceptance and belonging, encouraging individuals to follow group choices when selecting stationery or art supplies.
Brand consciousness is when people prefer well-known brands for quality, status, or reliability. Faber-Castell is seen as high quality and trusted in Malaysia. Students, artists, and office workers buy it not just to use but also to show skills or status. They are willing to pay more because it is reliable and well-made. Brand consciousness has a positive relationship with Malaysian consumer consumption for Faber-Castell product.
Hello everyone, my name is IZZATI. My matrix number BG2311038. For literature review, my IV is power distance. Power distance refers to the extent to which individual in a society or organization accept or expect an equal distribution of power and privilege. The hypothesis for it has a positive relationship on Malaysian consumers' consumption for Faber-Castell products.
In this study, we look at materialism, which is not just a buying thing, but as a value system where physical goods represent personal success and social standing. We choose Faber-Castell in Malaysia market because of its German heritage and premium reputation. It's the perfect example of a product that goes beyond utility to become a status symbol. For Malaysian consumer, owning this product is a way to signal achievement. In a society, the value professional rank, a high-end pen is not just a tool, it's a tangible evidence of your prestige. So this is our fifth of hypothesis, which is we bring out materialism has a positive influence on the consumption of Faber-Castell. Essentially, as the desire for status increase, so does the intent to purchase this iconic brand.
Good day, I'm Lam Ivy, metric number 231100296. Religion value refer to how religious belief influence a person's daily decisions, including their consumption behavior. In Malaysia, religion offer encourage moderation, ethical spending, and self-control. Consumer with stronger religion value may be likely to make impulsive and status-driven purchases and may avoid unnecessary consumption. Therefore, religion value may reduce the tendencies to choose foreign brands like Faber-Castell based mainly on image or prestige. Based on this, the study proposed that religion value has a significant negative relationship with Malaysia consumer consumption of Faber-Castell product.
For the methodology part, the study examines factors influencing purchase intention of Faber-Castell products in Malaysia. Not only that, the study also focuses on the impact of cultural dimensions and personal values on consumer behavior. Research design part, we are choose quantitative research design using a survey method. For the research, we are examining the relationship between collectivism, peer pressure, brand consciousness, power distance, materialism value, and religion value. For the research, we also enable statistical analysis of consumer behavior patterns, allow for the collection of numerical data, which can be analyzed statistically to identify patterns and relationship between the variables. For the quantitative research, we are structured questionnaires used for data collection. For the data analysis using, we are used descriptive statistics, correlational analysis, structural acquisition modeling, which is SAM. For the software used, we are used SPSS and Smart PLS. For the targeting population, we are target students from University Malaysia Sabah Labuan International Campus. For the age group, we are targeting from 18 years old to 13 years old. We are choosing this due to high tertiary usage, strong purchasing influence, and multicultural background. Total respondents we are targeting is 200 students. For the sampling procedure and sample size, we are stratified random sampling used to ensure representation of diverse demographic groups. We are reflect the multicultural nature of the target population, which is sample size 200 respondents to ensure reliable statistical analysis. For the data collection method, we are using online survey, which is Google Form. We are ensures convenience, accessibility, and effective responses collection from respondents.
3.5 research instrument. This study uses structured questionnaire. It has 3 sections, as you can see there. Toward Faber-Castell product, all questions use a 5-point Likert scale from strongly disagree to strongly agree to measure respondents' opinions consistently. 7 variables were measured in this study. As you can see there, from collectivism to consumption, each variable was measured using 4 questions. A point Likert scale was applied. The measurement items were adapted from established study to ensure reliability and validity. Next, data was collected through an online Google Form survey. Convenient sampling was used, and the survey link and QR code was shared through WhatsApp. Respondents' privacy and confidentiality were fully protected throughout the data collection process. For the last one, the data was analyzed using SPSS and Smart PLS. SPSS was used for descriptive statistics and reliability testing. Smart PLS was used to examine the relationship between the variables and purchase intention using PLS-SEM.
For data screening, 146 valid responses were obtained with zero missing data, indicating a complete dataset suitable for PLS-SIM analysis. Overall, the respondents were mainly Gen Z university students, mostly female, from business and finances-related programmers. The sample is also multicultural and multi-religious, reflecting Malaysia's diversity. In addition, 98.6% of respondents were familiar with Faber-Castell, confirming that the respondents were relevant and informed for this study. For the measurement model, all indicators recorded after loadings above 0.7, ranging from 0.741 to 0.917. Therefore, no item were removed and all constructs are considered reliable and valid.
Now, looking at our data analysis, first, our measurement model is highly reliable. All constructs pass the reliability and validity test with construct alpha above 0.70 and AFE above 0.50. We also confirm discriminant validity using the Fornell-Laker and HTMT criteria, proving our variables are distinct and do not overlap. Next, we evaluate the structural model. There were no issues with multicollinearity as all VIF values were below 5.0. Our hypothesis testing revealed that collectivism, power distance, and materialism are significant predictors of consumption, all with p-value below 0.05. However, brand consciousness, peer pressure, and religious value were not significant in the model. Finally, our model is strong, with an R-square of 0.380, explaining 38% of consumer preference. Positive Q-square value also confirm the model high predictive relevance for the Malaysian market. That's all.
Hello, my name is ALISTA SHERLY John with metric number BG231103770. Let's proceed to discussion and conclusion. Our major finding, which is our research, indicate that in Malaysia, Faber-Castell served as a symbolic seat. Due to the country's high power distance, premium lines are strategically used by consumers to affirm their social rank and professional distinction. We also identify a significant bandwagon effect where social validation drives consumption. For marketers, the implication is clear. The brand should be positioned as the tool for success, leveraging its German heritage to communicate competence. Adding limitations, our sample was localized to students in Labuan. Future research should be expanded to urban centers like Kuala Lumpur and compare this result against Asian premium brand to further test the country of origin effect. In conclusion, Faber-Castell acts as a social currency in Malaysia. It's bridged the gap between individual materialism and collectivism value, serving not just as a stationery but as a bench of achievement. Thank you.